to my channel, my first video. Thank you guys for watching. So today I'm just going to be doing like a natural everyday look. It shouldn't take too long. Once you get the hang of it, you can do this every day and then just kind of play around with the colors on your eyes. It's just very natural. So if you guys want to get this look, go ahead and keep watching. Also, I will do a tutorial later on my hair. This is like a very quick, it takes less than 5 minutes. Again, I have very short hair. It's the same technique applies to if you have long hair, just very quick curls. So I'll be doing a tutorial on that later. So if you guys want to do this makeup look, please keep watching. Thank you. The first thing I'm going to go in with is the primer. For every day, I like to use this one. It's the Luminizing Primer by Dr. Brant. It's really good. I'll usually apply it with my hands. It doesn't have any sort of tint to it. It just gives you a nice little glow. Don't forget the neck. Alright, so now that I am done with the primer, I'm going to go ahead and go in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. The color that I use is Buff. The reason I use this for every day is because it's very inexpensive and it's very good and it will last throughout the day. This is just a great foundation, and the applicator on it is also very, very handy. I will go in with this. This one doesn't dry very quickly, so you could apply it to your whole face at once, but I just like to start in sections to make sure that I don't miss any spots. Make sure you get your whole neck and all the way down. Okay, so the next step after your whole face has blended out, I go ahead and go in with the Tarte Shape Tape. I really like this one. The formula is pretty good for everyday use. I do the eyes, the T-zone, and then I do my chin and a bit on the cheeks, but this one I do like to apply it in sections. I'll do the under eyes first. Okay, so I got that, and also get the top portions of my eyes, my eyelids. Then I will do my nose, my chin, and I like to do this section. With highlight and contour, everybody's face is different, so just because one person does it a certain way doesn't mean that way will work for everybody. So it's just a matter of knowing your face and knowing how you want to apply the makeup for your specific shape. Okay, so once I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and set it, and I have the Airspum powder, very inexpensive, about $6. This I'll just go in with bit of that, go under the eyes, and you can put this all over the face as well just to set the foundation, but I've noticed that this foundation is pretty good. I'll go ahead and start on my eyes. The first thing that I do is curl my eyelashes. I have very, very, very straight eyelashes, so I like to just curl them before I go in there with a lot of product, just because when I use this and I have product on, sometimes it kind of leaves a line. Since this is an everyday makeup look, I don't want to do anything dramatic. I'm just going to do something simple that blends in with the rest of my face. So I will go in with the Shade and Light Kat Von D palette, and I use this color, which is Shadow Play, and this is what I will use to just give my face a bit more definition when I contour. The brush that I use in order to put it in my crease is the Anastasia Beverly Hills A12, and I just love this blending brush. So I start here, and since I have hooded eyes, most people will close their eye while they're applying any type of eyeshadow. So if you do have hooded eyes, a good little trick is to keep your eye open. That way you can see that the product that you're applying it somewhere where it's going to show when you're opening up your eyes. So I just go into the crease, just apply a little bit, not too much, just to kind of give your eye a little bit of definition. Nothing too dramatic. It's just very natural. It's going to give your eye just that natural depth. And I don't really worry too much about the outside. Once you put on the eyeliner, it should work very well. So then I go in with this palette. It's the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea. This is going to be for just a shimmer all over the lid, and I go in with Sunset, this color right here. To apply this color, I use the Wet n Wild. These brushes don't really have a name, so I got this like at Dollar Tree, and I just wet the brush a little bit, and I'll use the Cover FX illuminating spray. So I just get that a little bit wet, not too much. Dip into the pan just a bit. And I will coat the outside of my lid. And then I will bring it up until I hit maybe about there. And don't worry about getting it over here on this side. I'll go in right now with that shadow from the Kat Von D palette, and I'll just blend it out a little bit. I'll go back in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I don't apply any more product, just kind of use whatever I had there to blend out the two shadows. That's pretty much all I put on. Now I will go in with eyeliner, and I'll use this Tattoo Liner by Kat Von D. I really like this eyeliner because it's very thin. So since my eyes are very small, I have to do a very thin line. If I do a thick line, then it's completely going to disappear, and it's just going to look like my eyes just too much. The way I apply eyeliner is I have to keep my eye open, just because I have the hooded eyes. Remember, just leave your eye open, and then I bring it in. So there I kind of already set a line, and it doesn't look too straight, but then I'll clean it up. And this is just the pattern I'm going to follow. Eyeliner. So I kind of focus on the outside of my eye, and then towards the inside, I just apply a small amount just to blend it out. And I know it looks a little thick on the outside, but I will clean that up. This Wet n Wild brush, and I kind of just, I apply foundation. I don't apply concealer because sometimes it just looks too white. So I'll go in with a little bit of foundation to just kind of clean it up a bit. Okay, so just a simple eyeliner look. For the purpose of the video, I am going to add lashes just to make my eyes pop a bit. To apply some mascara. So for mascara, I do use from Tarte. This, I got it in a BoxyCharm actually, and this is a very good mascara. I really like it because I had LASIK eye surgery done on my eyes, and I was just having a lot of trouble finding a mascara that wouldn't irritate my eyes. On the eyelashes, Battington lashes, and they're the Monroe 3D silk lashes. And these actually, let me show them right there. I have already cut them, so they're cut to my eyes. These actually came in the BoxyCharm as well. So as you can see, a lot of the products that I use are from BoxyCharm. So a little trick with the eyelashes, how to apply them: go ahead and add some glue and let it get tacky. So for the glue, I use the Duo. That finishes up the eyes. Once the eyes are done, what I'm going to move on to is the contour. So I just contour a bit, since this is an everyday makeup look. I just grab a bit of contour. So I just apply the powder just to kind of give my face a little bit more dimension. So I go in from the center and I move up. When I'm going to do my forehead, I do like to grab my hair, since I do have blonde hair. I don't want it to get stained. Then I do all the outside of my forehead. And this is a quick little step that's going to give you that bronzy look. Once I'm done with that, I kind of just blend out my face. I'll use this Morphe brush, just kind of blend everything out together. Next, I move on to blush. So for blush, I've been using this one. It's Desert Rose number 5. It's very good. It's just like a pinky tone. Again, I got this in the BoxyCharm. So tap off the excess and then just kind of smile. So that's blush. Now that you're done applying the blush, what I like to do is I just grab the same brush that I was using to blend out my whole face, and I grab a little bit more of this translucent powder. You don't grab too much, just a little bit, and you kind of you use like a veil technique. So you put this on top of the rest of the product, just to kind of make it all look more natural. Now I will go in with some highlighter. I love this palette. This is one of my favorite highlighting palettes. I usually use two. Gumdrop, this one up here, and then I'll use Butterscotch down here. Gumdrop is more of a pinky. It has like a bit of like a cotton candy-ish look to it, and I love applying it with this Morphe 510 brush. I used to use a fan brush, but then I've noticed that like the product was kind of just going everywhere. I like more precision. Just apply it right there. You had your blush here, and then I just go a little bit over where the blush was. And then for my nose, I will go in with Butterscotch, with this one down here. And this one's more like a gold-ish tone, so I do want like this part of my face to be more gold, and then this side to be a little bit more pink. And then just kind of to brighten up the rest of my face, I'll go in with this Anastasia brush. Comes with most of their palettes, and I'll take Butterscotch again, and I'll grab just a little bit of that, and I'll just go under the eyebrow just to brighten it up a bit. And then also I'll grab a little bit more and go into the inner corners of my eyes just to brighten my eye a bit. Once I'm done with the products on my face, I always like to leave the mascara on my bottom lashes until the very end, just because I don't want like to be applying product over it or anything. So I go in with the same mascara, the Tarte mascara. I move on to the eyebrows, and the eyebrows I always do them to the very end, just because I don't know if you can see it on camera, but they kind of get with all the powders and the creams and like everything, they kind of they do get a little bit a lot of product on them. I do use two products on my eyebrows. I go in with Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, and since I am a little bit more blonde at the moment, I go in with soft brown. And then I also use the Brow Gal. This is a very neat brow gel. I got this in the BoxyCharm as well, and it's this is tinted, so it does have a bit of color to it, but the neat part about it is that it has little fibers in it, so if you don't have a lot of hair, it works very nicely. And if I put it there in the back of my hand, you can kind of see it a bit. It's the Brow Wiz, and kind of just comb it up, comb it through, do them both. In my eyebrows, I like to kind of just keep the natural shape of them. What I'll do with the Brow Wiz, I'll go in where there's bald spots. I tend to have that a lot, so I don't like to do them too dramatic. Once you add this, the Brow Gal, just kind of removes all the products, and then just blends them out nicely. All I need to do is my lips. Since it is an everyday look, I don't want to do anything too dramatic with the lips, so I just use these two products. This is the NYX SPL 810 Natural, so color natural, and then I go in with this Cargo lip gloss. Umbria is the shade. Lip gloss came in my BoxyCharm. I will just outline my lips, and my lips, the pigment doesn't go all the way up, so my lips do end like up here, but the pigment ends right here. So that's why I use the lip liner to give my lip natural color up until where the natural lip ends. I do that, and then I just go in with the lip gloss, and then I go over that. And this lip gloss is tinted, but it's more like a brown. Now that I'm already done, I usually like to use a setting spray, since this is, for the whole day. You don't know how many hours you're going to be wearing it. So especially if you work, full-time jobs, you do want to put on some setting spray. So usually the one that I use is the Fix Plus by MAC, just because it's just very good and it says everything. But I actually ran out of that one, so for now I'm using the one that I got in a BoxyCharm. This one's the Cover FX illuminating spray. So it does illuminate. So for the summer, it's very nice. Just kind of gives you that extra glow, and you should shake it. It has like a little ball inside. If you don't shake it, it doesn't move around the glitter, so you're kind of just gonna get like a spritz of glitter like right on the center of your face. Close your eyes. And then just kind of apply it. So that's it. That completes the look. I hope you guys liked it. It wouldn't take so long. Just once you get the hang of it, you know, for every day, just very quick. And it does just make you look fresh, ready for the rest of your day. And we'll be doing more of this, just different styles, you know, quick makeup and that sort of thing. This is my first video, but there will be a lot more coming. I will be doing a bit of everything, just makeup, outfits, how to dress stylish, you know, on a budget. I know sometimes you want to dress really nicely, but there's always options and places to shop that have very, very nice clothes at a very, very affordable price. I will also be doing murder mysteries and crime mystery videos. So if you guys want to see more of that, just give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. I do have an Instagram and it's called Lupita's Blog. And then I will be updating there when I will be uploading videos. But if you also want to get notifications on my videos, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I would really, really appreciate it. So yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I will see you guys next time.